Hi everyone, it's Helen here, and this is the maple pole. So we use the pole in Pilates quite often. We definitely use them on the reformer, but they're really useful in mat work classes as well. And I just want to show you a couple of exercises that we do in our mat work classes. These are predominantly designed to work into the strength of the shoulder and into the strength of the forearm and the wrist. So my maple pole is quite short. You might use a broom handle. It doesn't really matter what you use. Perhaps a little bit of weight is useful, but don't go mad. So a bamboo cane is fine in terms of length, but might be a little bit light. But if it's all you've got, it's all you've got. If you do find that you use something that's heavily weighted at one end, like a golf club, then do be careful, because that's obviously going to throw you very definitely off balance. But I'm just using a short maple pole. So the first thing we're going to do is going to take the hand into the very centre of the pole. I'm going to keep a good stance. My chin is slightly retracted. I'm open across my shoulders. And I've just got my arm just slightly lower than my shoulder itself. Other hand can just rest. So what I'm going to do is take my pole from horizontal to horizontal. So I'm looking to move only from my upper arm, rotating my upper arm just to turn the pole from horizontal to horizontal. So again, all I'm doing, keeping everything else nice and still, rotating into my upper arm and then back again. Okay. So I'm working the mobility of the upper arm into the shoulder joint itself. I'm going to take it a little further. So I'm going to take it from horizontal to horizontal, but now I'm going to try to take it towards the vertical. You can see my external rotation isn't complete. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to take it back to horizontal, all the way around to horizontal. I'm going to internally rotate to take my pole again vertical. I'm a little better on my internal rotation. But I want to do that without rolling my shoulder in. So I'm having to work just to hold my chest steady and to work specifically through the rotation of my upper arm. So again, I can go from horizontal to horizontal, or I can take that further, trying to get a little bit further, trying not to drop the weight of the arm into the body, but keeping the arm outstretched. And then all the way back around again. Okay, so that's a couple of the exercises we can do, and you will feel that in your upper arm, and obviously we do that on both sides. And then the second exercise we do, and you do need a little bit of space to do this, so do be careful, make sure you've cleared your plates and your bone china. You're going to take hold at one end, okay, so we've got the bulk of the pole completely unsupported. So I've still got my arm outstretched, I'm still dropping my shoulders down, I'm still standing nice and tall. So I'm using all of my usual principles, and then I want to go from horizontal to horizontal. So from here, I'm going to rotate, and this is going to work into the forearm muscles. I'm going to take it to parallel again, to horizontal. Very often it wants to drop down, but it's the control we need, and then rotate it back. And again, I'm getting some work from my upper arm. I'm going to be getting some rotation from my lower arm as well here. But just going parallel to parallel, trying not to dip the end of the pole down. So again, if you've got something that's very unevenly weighted, like a golf club, then it's going to be heavy at that end, if that's the end that you've left the, what is it, the blade of the club? I'm not sure what the hitty bit of the club. There you go. And it needs to be smooth, and as I say, you do need a little bit of space, so be careful. You just want to breathe smoothly with this, don't hold the breath. And again, you will notice as things tire that the arm will want to pull into the body. So you want to keep that arm outstretched, keep that shoulder down, and control the movement. Okay, and then bringing it back to center and release. And again, you would do that on the other side as well. So you can then give that shoulder a bit of a shrug out, make sure your neck is released, do it on the other side, but that's a couple of exercises that we do in our classes using the pole. So I'll see you again soon, maybe with something else. Okay, take care.